would call a grand finals worthy matchup. It's game 1 between Echo and Onic.
Oh, I think I gotta agree with Delar. Surely, well, for the side of Onic, very, very dependent on ultimates.
With that being said, it's a counter start for both of our junglers, the GOAT and the One. Orange for Kairi, Carlteasy go for purple here.
Early start, again, it's just the orange buff. It's a very unique path that Kairi's segment in the bottom lane. This is something we don't see a whole lot of. Boots already winning in lane early on the glue matchup against the Lapu.
Well, Delar did mention that you gotta watch out for Boots and Chewe. Here in mid, it's a Little Wanderer take for Onic. So already looking good in this rematch coming in from M4.
Okay, we're seeing a few trades as well, but honestly, Wolf, anything interesting when it comes to the emblems or talents here?
Not so much. I guess the Magic Worship has been, onto the Farsa has been getting a lot of attention. Now Sanji is going to be picking it up. You have to worry if you're the Claude, get hit by 2 Feather Destruct. In the late game, you might die.
Oh. So again, it's clear there's not much that Echo are hiding. As for Onic, we can see that maybe if Nikki, if Keyboy doesn't find a good catch, then they can re-engage. I think that's one strength that Onic has, is the re-engage. They're not as reliant on the all-in as Echo is.
That's very true. Maybe they will find their opening. They eventually, the CW would have a great time.
There you go, Kairi jumping in all the way, deep down, but Kairi's gonna fall here. He's gonna go for the cables. The fadeaway should not be able to kill him right now, but that was real close, so close. A bit too close for comfort.
What a pilot episode in our anime between Kairi and Carlteasy, right? The hot start there, a close call. Turtle already up. Carlteasy and Sanford on.
The Turtle, that's gonna be Boots, trying his best to look for it, but Sanford finds first blood, and it's Echo on the board with the first Turtle. Kairi looking for the invade already right now, has retribution advantage, but Yaoi's walking back in. Divine Judgment's right there, but Cable actually saves him for a bit. Kairi able to steal away the purple, bump the Cable's there! But Carl's chasing him down, Keyboy forced to flicker around, Sans has stolen the Divine Judgment. But Onic, they pull back. They do not want to stay too long.
Now, Kairi is playing so aggressively. This is, typically I know Kairi is not an aggressive kind of guy, Especially with the Fanny. Surely he get kills and he will die for sure, but it's not like aggressive.
Wait.
Kairi.
Oh, yes, Keyboy. It's fine. He knows it.
You were saying?
Yeah, I mean, Kairi is more of a calculated aggressor, He waits for his time, but this time it seems like there's no wait on Kairi. This love myself era is totally different,
Definitely, it seems like what happened yesterday and how he was after that sweep against EVOS Legends is propelling him forward. This is momentum on the One. Looking at their items here, it looks like Boots built the Warrior Boot, so he understands that, this is Echo Express. I have to accept that these basic attacks are gonna hurt. There's a pull!
Oh, Divine Judgment locking them down, and Kairi picks up the kill with that Master Assassin emblem. Clean combo, gets them on the board, equalizing the kill score 1-1.
And this Spotty Boy, bouncing ball on through, Phantom Execution. Oh, here comes Chewe.
Are we just putting a spotlight on Kairi for the past 3 minutes? I guess that Carlteasy has been very quiet, only getting the turtle, but it was even uncontested. So this is scary though for Onic, because it means that this Carlteasy treat is just gonna be boiling for now, and when it does pop, you're gonna be ready if you're Onic.
I mean, you don't last this long in the realm of mlbb sports if you don't have patience, right? We've seen Carlteasy through his child prodigy era. We've seen him through the tank jungler era. And now we've come full circle. He's back on the Lancelot starting this Turtle.
Purple buff ready, Keyboy now with counter smash. At the race, it's going to be flickering. That's Kairi who picks up the kill on the go. Retri on point. Kairi picks up the Turtle right now. Sanford's going to be engaged on. Boots bouncing him up, bringing him back. Feathered Airstrike coming out and deal some damage back also. But Keyboy finds a good time's revenge to cancel that Feathered Airstrike up. Good trade from Echo though. They're already looking to rotate around, mirroring Onic up top.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a tug of war. The first turtle going in favor of Echo uncontested. And we get to see through the replay how Onic managed to get the turtle and get the kill onto Carlteasy. And there are so many other ingredients that's very important here. Look at the positioning of Boots and Keyboy's timing. Pops the ultimate, no save whatsoever from Echo. The burst was there with Suns as well as Kairi just throwing everything onto Carlteasy. Even a Tanksalot will not survive that kind of burst down coming out from Onic.
But just the same, you have to admire the discipline, the trigger discipline of Echo, because just any other mid laner might have popped the feathered airstrike there and still died.
Yeah.
And then Sanji and Sanford, they understood, like, yo, this is not a fight we should be taking. Let Kairi have this time. We'll try to bounce back. So yeah, this is a clear win for Onic, who's up ahead now by about 400, 500 gold.
This is a very sketchy situation. Both flickers are up. CW, that's the flicker onto him, but that's going to be the lockdown as well. Sans not able to respond it over. Sanji with the burst, taking CW down. And that is the Echo precision. Fast-paced combos. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, a little bit of a skirmish between the One and the Goat.
Yeah.
How much damage do you want? Yes.
Echo read through that though. Onic, for sure that there will be a movement onto Chewe's lane, onto the gold lane, and Echo also have two people in there. It was a 3v3. It seems like they don't know that that was a 3v3. It seems like they don't know that that's happening. At least they don't have the confirmation. But understanding the pattern of their opponents, they know that's happening.
That's a fadeaway as well. Kyrie's still able to escape for now, but the fadeaway is going to hit him, and it's going to be the kill. Benny picks it up. The feather airstrike locks Keyboy down as Yaoi puts some slow onto him. Carl with the phantom execution onto the back right now with the Thorn Rose as well, but he does not find a connection on those skills. But Echo have gotten back the gold lead as the turtle spawn.
What a conceal coming out from Keyboy to get out, but definitely Echo winning that fight, locking down the Fanny. Big props to Sanji, actually connecting on the curse, and then he gets the stun afterwards. That's the reason why Kairi was brought down. You know, there was an update on the Fanny, right? If you get stunned, your cables will not push through.
Oh, and what that leads to is a 1,000 gold lead for Echo. And this was a clear statement, a message to whoever's watching. Because if you look at Carl TZ's inventory in just a bit, he first built War Axe. So he's still on a one-way road to snowballing.
Divine Judgment again, only on the Keyboy though. They gotta be careful right now as Kairi builds up the cables, jumps in on the back line without a Divine Judgment to play with. Benny's gonna be caught, but nice flicker to get out. That's a feathered, nope. That's actually the Wings by Wings used up by Sanji. He's holding on to that feather airstrike. The Divine Judgment actually connects onto Carl TZ, but the burst is not gonna be enough as the feather airstrike comes down the flicker. Sans is one, and he falls to Sanji with a brilliant flicker maneuver.
Oh, Echo really did outplay Onic in there. And Onic, they tried to go for a play. CW didn't have the stacks. He was actually just, you know, he's just like a spray gun, holding on to Echo, and they just got out. When Boots wanted to go for the play, the flicker was there from Benny Cutie. Then Boots was trapped, but it was Sans who was taken out afterwards because everybody was just dialing down on saving Boots. I think that's a bad decision from Onic overall.
Yeah, no. And to think it was Boots who was the aggressor. It was Boots who was cutting deep behind Tier 1, right in the middle of Tier 2, trying to get that mount on Sanji. And I gotta say, man, Sanji, I thought I saw everything. But here he outplayed 3 members of Onic and still got a kill on the way out. Spent the flicker, held on to the feather airstrike for the perfect moment.
Sans is no longer invincible. One death.
That's right.
Because of Sanji.
Because of Sanji.
Oh, Sanji. Of course, with the magic worship, you know that he's going to be packing up a punch. Believe that he does have the Clock of Destiny anyways. Oh, I think that Onic really just have to, you know, relax a little bit. I think that they're trying to match the Echo Express. And honestly, in this game, if you're looking at Echo, they're not even like putting on the gas pedal. They're just waiting for the steam to, you know, fire up.
It's not as fast. They're at 3rd gear, 4th gear tops here.
Yeah.
We've seen them definitely go much faster. And I think the fact that Onic are actually porcupines and not hedgehogs might be the reason why. They can't go just as fast, especially since they're still waiting for CW to farm up. They're waiting for Keyboy to get a good setup, and the whole disengage, re-engage won't work this early on.
Or dance. I believe that there's a lot of merit for Echo.
Divine Judgment locking him down. Carl picks up the kill. Sans, he's gonna fall. Kairi now, knowing there's no Divine Judgment, wants to go for some kills, but Carl TZ evades from it. Keyboy charging up the top advantage now with the rage as well. That's gonna be the burst coming down as that's Yaoi picked off. Boots in the midst of it all right now with a flicker out with the split. CW clearing out the mid wave, jumping back to the BMI. Boots not stunned up, baits out for the airstrike. Kairi still looking for the cables. Red Tree battle coming down. Carl versus Kairi. 50-50 on the board. CW jumps in and Kai wins the Red Tree battle. CW jumps back right now with some damage once again, but Benny Cutie in the back as well is doing a lot. Jump forward. CW should fall here, and Onic lose out 3 members.
A 3-for-1. Eventually, Kairi coming out with the Lord take. What's the economy on this?
Definitely Echo. Despite Onic is getting that Lord even when Kyrie had a level disadvantage, winning the fight, that is what matters more. They got 3 kills out of that, and now they're farming so heavily. And Echo, they will just clear out the waves. They're going to be A-okay. The fact that Benny as well as Carl were untouched during that fight, that was massive for Echo. Onic, however, you know that they have a plan here. They wanted to go for the jump onto Yawi, was able to get it. Then, of course, CW with his jump with the Blazing Duet was actually well done. However, the second fight afterwards, that is what Echo found and won. And they also got the economic advantage afterwards.
Well, Kibo here, right out the bush, spotted by Sanford. No sneaky jumps here. And just like that, it definitely was a win for Echo. They decimate and destroy the Lord. Not much of an advantage. Kyrie spotted out here, cabling on through. It looks like this 2K gold lead for Echo is small, despite going 8-3. Wait, there's a pull!
Holding on to Boots though. He's still holding on to that split. And Onic will not let Boots get taken down. That's a British fighter as well, defensively.
It's a small 2K lead. Yeah. There's not much Echo can do with this until they find another angle, until they shot assist him.
Another airstrike though. Boots now finally forced to pop that split. Even a conceal from Keyboy. Defensive maneuvers from Onic, reacting a lot to Echo's plays.
Echo's like, they're definitely like orcas, like sharks, you know? When they smell blood, they're gonna hunt for it. And this weakness coming out from Onic, where they already used the ultimate on Boots as well as the conceal, they are gonna smell that, and they definitely will make a play.
They're just waiting. They are cordoning off where Onic is allowed to move. And as a Fanny, that's not the best thing to do. That's not an ideal situation. The one here isn't getting as much as he wants from the map. Yes, he's sitting at 3-1-0, but Carl is just going ham on these objectives. The only real thing that Carl left out to the open was that turtle that he lost to in the trade and that Lord. I'm wondering, we got a Lord coming in about half a minute here. And it looks like Onic is just pushing the advantage. They understand that this is the tempo we have to go at.
Okay, Carl dashing forward right now. It's 1v1. Carl versus Kyrie. Phantom execution, but Kyrie wins out on the red tree battle. That was for 2 red trees, and Kyrie won. The 1 is here.
The prelude to the next Lord. Oh my goodness.
To be continued.
We waited for this. So what? That's what, season 2 or what? Or is it still season 1?
We're still in season 1.
We're
still in the beginning.
It's
game 1 out of best 5.
Okay, okay.
Yep, it's season 1. We've got the pilot, and then now we're waiting. It's a big fight!
Divine Judgment, it cancels out the famous spider! Sanford's gonna be shut down. Keyboy walking in the mid right now, getting caught by the Divine Judgment. It's that's gonna be Sanji in the back. Now with another airstrike, locking Sans down. Sans going out, but the Magic Worship is dealing a lot of damage. It's called easy, moves forward. Winner Crunch and bot right in time. The Thorn Rose is right there. Count easy with a kill. CW walking back, dealing some damage onto Carl. The goat, but the cable comes through. The Thorn Rose is there, but it's not enough to save the goat's life. Onic slowly but surely coming back in the game.
Ooh, very good start for Onic as they have found the opening. Sans finally getting a good stack with a copied Divine Judgment, but he died in the end. Still, the Winter Truncheon that we picked up very early. Arguably, at 13 minutes, you already have the Winter Truncheon. It was utilized in perfect purpose, I would say, for Onic, because they bought time for Carl to be put in a bad spot.
Onic pulled the rug right underneath Echo's feet. They were just waiting to set up. I think Echo was looking for this engage, the pincer maneuver here in bottom, but Sans, he went up and he tried to outplay Carl He tried to buy time, but they didn't know, they didn't see. Kyrie was speeding down there, and oh, this is what? Notch one up for the 1 against the GOAT.
Important thing to take note is that Chewa is quietly doing the right moves, although he died twice. That was actually a good move that he did to zone out the remaining members of Echo, then went back to deal the damage to Carl then contributed to the kill. Keyboy, after the snag of Sans already, it's weird that he still went in. That looked really dicey for Onic. They could have lost the fight because of that. But things have happened, and now Onic have equalized.
I think it's a matter of timing, and again, tempo. Onic are calling the shots at this point, and now they're making the most of their battlefield mobility. The speed at which CW can cut through the jungle compared to Benny Cutie, how Kyrie just has energy all the time, and of course, Keyboy finding these odd angles, these diagonal jumps, is just going too fast. It's not speed-wise, but, you know, mentally overloading Echo.
Remember to change
Whoa! Winter Truncheon from Sans!
Beautiful Winter Truncheon by Sans to escape the Divine Judgment. My goodness gracious. Wow. That's the Gila Sans we were expecting from MPL Indonesia, but my point earlier, I wanted to say, wait, we're still going. Carl actually jumps forward. Phantom execution. Aggressively boots down. Don't fire as well. Sans. Wait, it's 2v4. What is going on? They're still able to be alive. Boots. What? How? How did it happen? Boots finds a kill in the midst of Echo.
And he lives!
What?
Kautizi.
What?
Really unnecessary jump from him. Sans outplaying Yaoi first, that's good. But then again, the secondary jump where Kautizi was, it was punished because Boots went for the 1-2 and the flicker.
Okay, split. Divine Judgment. There you go.
There you
Finally.
go.
I mean, Boots, he's telling his team to be careful, but he needs to be careful sometimes too.
It took a while.
Took a while.
He did way too much to even warrant that death.
Yeah.
Now, Wolf, you were saying.
Yeah, it's the 1-2 with the flicker in the middle. That's the play when you are going for the glue, and then it hit Kautizi because Kautizi not only jumped, he also utilized the Thorn Rose very earlier on. So that's why there was no way for him to dodge the 1-2 flicker from Boots.
What happened? The gold shifted so fast from CW because earlier it was Benny holding the gold lead like a massive one.
Now had 4 assists. The average also kicking in, and
That's right.
you have so much. This is critical mass. Like we were talking about, Onic have reached it.
And again, I'm just theorizing here. I don't know exactly the map movements, but CW has had an easier go at the lane, given the speed that Onic has just suddenly stepped on the clutch with. Now, this is the river controlled by Onic. You see how Echo are suddenly on the defensive. They're the ones who are scared.
For good measure, though, because this is a very strong lineup now for Onic.
There's so much re-engage potential. Even if they don't find their initial target, they can just reset. And again, even if it's just one, they take down one. And earlier, it was Kautizi within his own base, off of Boots who survived. That's the ideal here for Onic. Now they engage.
Divine Judgment now locking Keyboy down. He still has the mortality right now. Kautizi gonna be able to dish out some damage. That's gonna be the airstrike as well. Keyboy flickering out. Disengage properly. Kautizi versus Kyrie on the Lord. Sanford gonna be brought back to the team. CW does some damage. Who's gonna win? It's Kyrie! Who is the retry? Benny against the world. But what are you gonna do when 5 members are still alive from Onic? They are able to secure the Lord and win a team fight.
Off the back of Keyboy's perfect jump, Kautizi was compromised and Kyrie just had to press the button. And now, they're threatening the finish. All 5, just Sanji and Yaoi left.
Kai with the cable, toss to the back, Sanji gonna be zoned away. Onic looking for the play right now as Yaoi gets destroyed in the front. Sanji with a desperate attempt with the Fender airstrike. They're all marching down the flicker defensively. Onic have won a game, and it is the first game in the series.
An amazing start.